Nonprofit says their idea to build a cabin village in downtown Bloomington is the only new idea to combat the city's growing homeless population. Good evening and thank you for joining us for 25 News at 9. I'm Lizzie Siles. It's all planned out and ready to go, but not before getting feedback from community members. Madison Porter shares the feedback from this evening's public forum. Madison.
Lizzie, with almost every seat full at the public hearing, only a couple of people were opposed to the creation of Home Sweet Home Ministries, The Bridge.
The Bridge is a 48-unit village to shelter people experiencing homelessness. It could be a way to provide safe and secure housing for people struggling.
I'm not that person who says housing is a right, but I am that person who says housing is important.
Caleb Phillips, who provides housing for many, says he understands some people's reservations over safety issues. He says his 4 children know where they can and can't go in West Bloomington. However, another man who lives near the location of the proposed village doesn't feel the same about his son's safety.
And we have people that come by and harass him. They ask him for money. Just the other night, we had him coming off the street in fights onto my porch.
He called the plan a glorified version of the original encampment. Knut didn't get as much applause compared to the speakers in favor of the village. One woman is on the edge, but has a unique perspective. She's been a person in need of housing and looked to Home Sweet Home Ministries twice for shelter and resources. While she appreciated their hospitality, she says she didn't receive the help she needed to get back on her feet and hopes the village will be better.
As much as this project is beautiful in all of the things that it does, what you're not hearing about is the people that need to live there and what they need and what they want and how they wish to be treated.
But others applaud Home Sweet Home Ministries and CEO Matt Burgess for taking the step to find what they call a practical solution.
There's nobody in our community who is better trained or equipped to facilitate a project successfully like this.
The plan does not need to be approved by Bloomington City Council, but Home Sweet Home Ministries does need to buy the land from Connect Transit. Once that's done, the nonprofit hopes to start construction in June and wrap up by November, just before winter. If you missed this public hearing, there is one more on Monday evening. You can find out when and where with this story on our website, 25newsnow.com.